Happy Monday. How you doing? I'm going to do something a little different. I mentioned something in a video one day last week, and it got me thinking about old versus new. And, oh, by the way, you missed out on something spectacular over the weekend. Still haven't had a cigarette. But on the weekends, it's only a weekend thing. Friday night, Saturday night, even on Sunday, I don't, but like Friday night, Saturday night, I have my Uncle Brian lifters. Yes, I do. So therefore, I need a lighter. And so, I actually have to really stop and think about how long it's been since I had a cigarette. With at least a couple of months. It's been a while. Uh, my lighter finally died, so I had to buy a new lighter to flick my Bic. And I got to do a first light with it. And I was like, shit, right after I did, I'm like, I should have done a fucking video on the first light. The way guys do their first starts on here and first wash, you know what I mean? So I could do something real spectacular the way they do it. For the first light. But it was too late. The moment was gone. I had already lit it. By the time I got halfway through the lifter, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but anyway, and tell me what you think about some things. And like I say, feel free to jump in at any given time here on the Uncle Brian channel. Type now or forever hold your peace. I had mentioned on a video last week about car movies. So some of them are so fucking ridiculous, you know. I went through the Fast and Furious, like going at 60 seconds. Uh, Days of Thunder. I ran down the list of all the absurdity, you know. I think the only ones I mentioned that were kind of okay was Hot Like a Wheel, Bonnie Bedelia, Shirley MacLaine story, and my all-time favorite, Two-Lane Blacktop, James Taylor, Dennis Wilson. But there have been a lot, and I mentioned, about TV, what movie industry in general, they've lost all their creativity. It's remakes and reboots and sequels and but it got me thinking, maybe I can tie the two together with, remakes and Cars and other movies as well. Let's get the whole enchilada here. Okay, we'll include everything. In my opinion, for what it's worth, a remake is never as good as the original. I kind of like old science fiction stuff. I know it's real cheesy and corny, but The Day the Earth Stood Still. I thought that was a pretty cool movie. They do a remake with Keanu Reeves. I thought it was fucking terrible. Like I had mentioned, today's movies, they deal more in special effects and CGI than any real story and any real good acting. The one with Keanu Reeves, let's face it, Keanu Reeves, he's not much of a personality, you know what I'm saying? All his big movie scenes is where he has a blank look on his face and goes, maybe he went to the Ben Affleck School of Acting, who the fuck knows? But I'm in a great mood to start off this week. I hope you are. You know why? We had a great weekend here. Got to hang out with my boy Artemis yesterday, watching football, and my son-in-law and my daughter. I picked up some Chinese to bring over for us to pick out. I brought some Mountain Dew for me. No Uncle Brian with us. No. Friday night, Saturday. Oh yeah, you bet your ass there was some Uncle Brian with us. That's why I tore through this fucking lighter. Had to buy a new one. I already did that at the beginning of this video, sorry. I can think of another one, The Longest Yard, Burt Reynolds. Then they do a remake with Adam Sandler. I thought it was fucking terrible. Firstly, you already kind of know what's going to happen. In a remake, you already kind of know, even though they may change couple little things here and there, you already know what the fucking movie's about. So that already takes something away from it. And I'm not big on Adam Sandler to begin with. He's okay, but I don't really find him very funny. Even in The Waterboy. Mama says alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Anyway, I just never, he's okay, but I never really found him as funny as a lot of people do. The remake, The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler, nowhere near close as the original with Burt Reynolds. Here's where we get to the car one, and that's reminded me, and then I got sidetracked and I went into these other type of movie genres. But it's okay. Like I said, let's get everything in this fucking, the whole enchilada in here. Gone in 60 Seconds. And I think I had mentioned, I've never seen the original. I don't even know who the actor was. I do know from what I saw in a few little clip things. I think I saw a little clip of a scene. I know it had a yellow Mustang. It was like a 71 or a 72 or maybe a 73. And it was just like a yellow fastback, not even a Mach 1. Regular plain Jane fastback Mustang. And I saw one scene tearing through the streets and hitting telephone poles and all kinds of shit. Anyway, I never saw the movie. Just a little clip or something from, shit that popped up on here. And I heard about it. I never saw the first one. I watched like a 3-second clip of it tearing through some streets and, And back then, they really, there was no CGI. They were really doing these stunts, with these guys. It was for real. I saw the one with Nicolas Cage. So fucking ridiculous. So fucking stupid. I think I even mentioned there's no such thing as a fucking Eleanor. There's no such thing as an Eleanor. The Shelby did not look like that. That was a made-for-movie, made-up name car. That year, Shelby GT 500 did not have a fucking hood like that. Did not have fucking side pipes. You know what I mean? Anyway, from what people have told me, I think when I mentioned that on that video, people said, oh man, the first one was way better. So anyway, these are a few things that came to mind. I think someone else even mentioned one time Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The first one was kind of cool with Gene Wilder. By the time they've already done 2 or 3 remakes now with Johnny Depp and all the rest of this bullshit, it turned to shit. Anyway, I don't want to get too far here. I got some things to do today. Tell me your thoughts. Movies that you feel the remake. The remake, if you think there's any remakes that are as good or better than the original, let me know. If you think that there is no remake that comes close to being as good as the original, let me know. Either way, let me know. We go both ways here on the Uncle Brian channel, but not in that way, you know what I'm saying? We go both ways only in. But hey, even if you do, it's cool. You know what I mean? I'm not prejudiced. Have a great day. Have fun. Stay safe and jump in here. Tell me your thoughts, your opinions, your views. Okay. Till next time.